Well, Ukraine has carried out a massive drone attack in Russia's Kursk region, marking an escalation in the ongoing conflict. Moscow claims at least one person died and dozens injured in fresh attack carried out by Ukraine. US President Donald Trump blames Biden, Putin and Zelensky for starting the war. Russia says there is no clear outline for Russia-US deal amid the stalled ceasefire talks. Our next report telling you more.
Ukraine launches a massive drone strike on Kursk. These are the images of fire engulfing several buildings in the Russian territory. Ukraine bombarded the border region with dozens of drones. A multi-storied apartment building with blown-out windows and fire damage to the facade. Drones struck an ambulance garage, damaging 11 cars. The Russian Defense Ministry says it downed 109 drones over the region in overnight strikes.
The Russian Investigative Committee has opened a criminal case of a terrorist act over the attack by Ukrainian armed formations on the city of Kursk.
The hit on Kursk, some 90 kilometers from the Ukrainian border, comes after Russian ballistic missiles killed at least 34 people in Sumy on Sunday and 9 in Odessa on Monday. The relentless bombardment in the strategic hub of Pokrovsk has forced many to evacuate their homes. Once home to a thriving population of approximately 60,000 people, the city now finds itself largely deserted. The Russia-Ukraine war has entered a dangerous phase amid relentless aerial assaults from both sides. The long-drawn battle is frustrating US President Donald Trump despite his desperate push for a ceasefire. Kyiv is hoping for a ceasefire. It is resting its hopes on Washington. Now Trump appears to be blaming Kyiv for the war. The US president says 3 people, Biden, Putin and Zelensky, were responsible for the war. Trump once again lambasted the Ukrainian president for constantly seeking aid.
That's a war that should have never been allowed to start, and Biden could have stopped it, and Zelensky could have stopped it, and Putin should have never started it. Everybody's to blame.
Have you spoken to President Zelensky, sir, about his offer to purchase more Patriot missile batteries?
Oh, I don't know. He's always looking to purchase missiles, you know. He's against, listen, when you start a war, you got to know that you can win the war, right? You don't start a war against somebody that's 20 times your size and then hope that people give you some missiles.
On the streets of Kyiv, Ukrainians dismissed Trump's claims.
These are baseless statements. Putin started the war. Russia invaded our territory. They are killing, destroying, terrorizing the people. They are killing the children, our future. Ukraine's best children are buried here, talented and smart. This fiendish devil, Putin, he has horns. Trump just plays along Putin, nothing more.
As an Ukrainian, I can only not agree with Trump. It is the responsibility that the US, a democratic country, undertook 3 years ago to help. If they undertook it 3 years ago, I think it is worth continuing, not to look for whom to blame for the inability to reach a peace deal with Putin.
As Trump pushes for peace, Moscow has not been able to give a possible timeline for a peace settlement. Though the Kremlin says there is not yet a clear outline of a potential US-Russia deal on Ukraine, it asserts there is political will to move in that direction. Bureau Report, WION World is One.